Just doing the usual review, and Sedona, Arizona just got hit by a major quake. And it's showing here 4.7 on the Richter scale, 4.7 magnitude, and I don't think that they even get earthquakes over there. I've never heard of such a thing. So if you remember, just about a year ago, there was one way down south in Arizona near the New Mexico border. Like, it was actually close to Douglas, around the Chiricahua region. Douglas and Wilcox and Fort Bowie. So that's also close to Lordsburg, New Mexico. But now this one in Sedona is like hours drive from the other one, like several hours away, and which means it's a few hundred miles, and it's north of Phoenix. So this is really strange. It probably means that that same fault line is now being activated, and it's probably a north-south crack in the earth, which would be somewhat parallel with the one on the California coastline, the San Andreas system. Now, how quickly this is going to get activated, who knows? But if you've got now two unusual earthquakes in Arizona in the past year, two major earthquakes of note, okay, 4.7, it's just very strange. So people have been talking about Yellowstone, which is also so far from the west coast that you start to wonder what's going on with the Rocky Mountain system. Of course, there's a big conspiracy that the whole Yellowstone seismic activity is being covered up. So I did a few videos about that, but I don't know anything more. I'm just saying that it could be related. And also, you've got to understand with the Yellowstone that it's a volcanic system there. It's not just the faults. I want to just tie this in conclusion with what's been going on in Texas, south of Yellowstone, and way east of the Arizona stuff that's going on. Texas and Oklahoma. Oklahoma was probably the first one that came out in the news, came out to the public awareness, and that's most certainly due to fracking. That is the energy industry, oil and gas, and it's ruining our environment, folks. So your lifestyle, your peace and quiet are gone, your real estate values, your value of life. I mean, those earthquakes are not going to stop unless industry gets regulated. And a lot of people, maybe Republican politicians, Democratic, whoever they are going to stand for it, but people have to push for it. If what's going on in Oklahoma is now affecting around Dallas, so that's a few hundred miles away also to the south of them. You know, earthquakes in northern central Texas, that's really strange. So I'm sure people in Texas, if you watch this, you're like scratching your head, you're wondering also. Arizona, Texas, you know, what's going on? Maybe they're not 6.0 earthquakes, like, you know, people are always used to fearing or preparing for in California, but 4.7 is in the middle zone. So yeah, it is a wake-up call, and that's the report for now. Be safe and consider moving into a better house, a better home environment. I can do a whole other video about that, but I would suggest you can't find that in a city, not an American city.